The Dover Shore, Chapter 2, Broken Salvation. The scarred stone floor of Daniel Castle was desecrated, lying beneath shadows and soaked in crimson. Its polished shine was lost to blood. Its bodies sprawled lifelessly across its marble pillars, their final expressions twisted in frozen horror. Fallen warriors rested amongst weapons as whispers of dying flames flickered in the iron candelabras. Fur-bolg warriors roared drunkenly, their throats slick with stolen mead as they swaggered proudly between the tables overturned by violence. Gold cups overflowed with frothy ale, spilling carelessly onto carpets and soaked in blood and anguish. Laughter echoed cruelly beneath banners torn from their hangings, once proud symbols of Danu's valor, now trampled underfoot and stained red. Along the walls, survivors huddled helplessly in their shackles, their garments torn, their faces swollen from fresh bruises, their eyes hollow with grief. Fur-bolg warriors pawed greedily at gleaming jewelry plundered from their captives, with necklaces and rings glittering mockingly against their skin smudged with soot and dirt. Cries of desperation mingled bitterly with shouts of pleasure, forming a chorus that defiled the night. Outside darkness broke, the first light of dawn appeared, its gentle promise dulled by smoke and grief. The pale mist slowly floated over the fields around the castle, carrying a smell of morning dew mixed with burning wood. From within its haze, shadows crept, moving unseen towards the towering fortress. The Fur-bolg sentries paced lazily atop the outer ramparts, bored and distracted by the revelry below. Their eyes drooped as sleep tugged insistently at their eyelids. One guard yawned, oblivious to the whisper of feathers rustling gently behind him. A brief glint of silver sliced silently through the mist. His limp body crumpled against the cold stone without a sound. One by one, figures in feathered armor appeared as vengeful spirits, their helmets topped with eagle plumes, softly tinged by the dawn's glow, moved quickly and decisively, with blades flashing in precise arcs as they cut through armor and flesh as easily as sunlight pierced the fog. Each Fur-bolg guard fell quietly, leaving only whispers of death as proof of their passage. Amidst the festivities, another army lurked outside the castle, where soldiers encircled the walls in perfect unison, their weapons shining brightly beneath the awakening sky. The wind masked their sounds as they waited, muscles tense, their hearts steady with the rhythm of battle drums in their hearts. At the castle's massive iron gates, two Fur-bolg soldiers lounged casually, sipping heavily from stolen cups, their speech slurred by drunkenness. "Did you see that red-haired wench in the hall?" One laughed crudely, wiping the ale from his mouth. "I'll claim her next." Just then, his companion chuckled darkly, eyes narrowing with lust. "Only if I tie her first," he reported, his lips curled wickedly. Their drunken laughter abruptly ceased as the dawn's chill intensified, eyes narrowing into the pale mist creeping toward the castle gates. Shadows parted like silken curtains, drifting slowly across the damp stones, revealing a lone figure cloaked in a deep emerald robe. Stillness completely surrounded him. His presence alone silenced the distant echoes of revelry inside the castle walls, commanding quite as naturally as the whispers demand secrecy. The stranger's stance remained steady, his shoulders squared, his head slightly raised in the quiet rebellion beneath the hood that cast heavy shadows over his face. He stayed ideally still. Each breath was taken intentionally, patient like a predator stalking a prey beneath the veil of dusk. "Lost, are we?" the taller Fur-bolg mocked, his voice dripping with disdain as his fingers lazily moved toward the worn leather grip of his sword. His smirk widened cruelly. His teeth yellowed from ale glinted faintly over the dim torchlight. Or are you just reckless enough to interrupt our revelry? The robed figure stayed silent at the taunt, then moved forward slowly. His feet crept over gravel, wet with dew and blood. Torchlight brushed at the edge of his robes, while the emerald fabric shimmering faintly as if it was woven from the threads of distant forests untouched by war. Under his hood, eyes gleamed faintly, like twin points of steel beneath the velvety darkness, calm, sharp, commanding in their threat. "Leave now," the robed figure said softly, his words falling like raindrops on the earth, resonating with quiet and undeniable authority. "Or suffer."